Thanks to that, I was able to become who I am now. But what a pity. I was only trying to screw Rockdale up, but all the journalists rushed to publish this and screwed over the entire Ventric family. Anyway, the reporter she introduced me to seems to be quite the big shot. I didn't know the story would blow up this much. Announcement of the Ventric family's position. Announcement of the Ventric family's position. Announcement of the Ventric family's position. First of all, I would like to express my sincerest apologies towards the attacked student and the Valhalla Academy. The following statement is the Ventric family's official stance on the matter. First of all, this attack was carried out insubordinately by Desera, who has since been excommunicated from the Ventric family. In Desera's confession, that the victim claims to have recorded, he said that it was Rockdale Ventric that gave the order. However, Desera later testified that this was in fact a lie. An attempt to escape the predicament he found himself in at the time. Therefore, we believe that the Ventric family played no part in this incident. Although this was committed by an excommunicated member, he still did once belong to the Ventric family. We hence believe that it is our moral responsibility to make amends. As the head of the Ventric family, I am going to visit the victim myself and apologize to them in person. Also, concerning Rockdale Ventric, who is currently attending the Valhalla Academy. Even if he cannot be directly implicated in the crime, we assume that he might have been otherwise connected to the perpetrator. So, we will summon him home to conduct an intensive internal investigation within the Ventric family. The prosecution's investigation into our family has been scheduled as well. So we will work hard to ensure no reasonable doubt is left. Announcement of the Ventric family's position. Announcement of the Ventric family's position. Won't you take questions? What kind of apology will you give to the victim? Hello. Rockdale, come back to England for a while. It's an order from the family. Understood. Fuck. The next day. Say something, please. Desera, there's nothing behind the scenes. 2 million views 3 hours ago. E-News 3 million subscribers. The Ventric family is right. I was the only perpetrator behind this. What the hell? He is swallowing his pride. These Ventric bastards, I just can't stand that family. Anyways, who was it that said they'd come and apologize to me themselves? That will be so awkward, it's killing me already. Your scans com teacher's room. Valhalla on-site cafe open. No. Why? Did you know what I was going to say? You were going to ask me to be your assistant. It is obvious. Then why did you call me? Even though I'm such a busy person. Wait, could this be a date? Wake up from your dream. Telling me to wake up, now that I think about it, you're not speaking formally. Well, that's how we've been talking for a while now. Right. Anyway, I didn't call you because I was bored, I wanted to thank you for introducing me to the reporter. So I'll give you some information on dealing with the monsters. Really? Since I'll be telling you so much, would you be able to help me leave the school grounds this weekend? That's easy. If you become my assistant, I'll let you leave every day. And not doing it. North Pacific. Prisoner Transporter AL-08. Onboard cells. Damn it, I didn't think that I'd be put on a ship and treated like cargo. Could it be? Am I being transferred to the prison tower? A prison in the middle of the North Pacific prison tower. An S-grade Constellation created this haven of deprivation themselves. It's a prison that turns all contractors into normal human beings. Well, it doesn't matter. All I have to do is shut up and make sure that Rockdale can stay in the Ventric family. If I do, then they'll reduce my sentence to 5 years. It would be disastrous otherwise. Years is nothing. What an ugly face. Who? Kekiak. Ak. Eli. Die. You fool. The first species don't need a guy like you. Aak. Ventric Family Mansion. All for one, Rockdill's father Eden Ventric. Rockdill. Why yes. What are you going to do? What? I apologize. Is that it? Is that apology supposed to fix anything? Tell me in detail what compelled you to commit such an evil act. Yes. So, you wanted to take care of Kim Joo-hyuk. Yes. Is that really the explanation you're giving me? You acted on your own because you believed that he insulted the Ventric family, but it was really your own pride that was hurt, no. Also, as a result of that, you were the one that actually caused the Ventric family's name to be dragged through the mud. What should we do? Rockdill Ventric. What? I'll do anything to restore our family's fallen honor. What are you saying? The only way to recover is by excommunicating you. Family head. Excommunication. Isn't that punishment too harsh? Then, do you want to be expelled, Eden Ventric? 4-1. Well, I'd rather have him killed or excommunicated this instant. But that would make it definitively known that it was Rockdill, who was the one that ordered Desera into attempting the murder. Rockdill, yes. I won't expel you for the moment. Return to Valhalla and keep your mouth shut. After I've met with that Kim Joo-hyuk guy, I'll think it through thoroughly. Thank you, miss. Now get out. Of course, family head. Stay quiet from here on out. Don't do anything rash. Father, didn't you hear anything that the family head said? I'll be excommunicated sooner or later. But the media is watching us closely now, so I can't do anything. When things quiet down, I'll release that when nobody expects it. But before that, I've got to do something. Because there's nothing slowing me down now. You have to help me too, Father. Whatever it is, keep it quiet. Yes. A few days later. Valhalla Academy. Interview room. So, the Ventric family's head will be coming here soon. Because she wants to apologize to you. But I've got nothing to do with the family head. She even explicitly said that the incident had nothing to do with the family. Well, she did, but it's still morally correct to apologize. I heard that she's even coming all the way to Korea. So the Ventric family wants to carry out Rockdill's punishment themselves. Is she coming to see me because she has no other choice? Fuck, this is so annoying. To be honest. Me and instructor Lee Sankyeol are also very upset about this situation. Following the order of events, first a Valhalla student was attacked, then the attacker confessed that he was ordered to do it by Rockdill, but I can't believe that they're really trying to protect their family's reputation by belittling the confession you recorded. In any case, they're busy trying to cover up the truth. But whatever that may be, for the protection of our students, either Rockdill or the Ventric family's head need to be kicked out. But not too long ago, the Ventric family donated a large sum of money to the school. I can't believe that most of Valhalla's funding comes from donations from big families. By the way, this is very common in schools in Korea. The school will probably turn a blind eye if they're given enough money. I see. I'll have a talk with that so-called family head. That's such a normal reaction. What about it? I've always been normal. She's arrived. I'll let her in. Well then, I'll get going, so have a good chat. Yes. Please take your time. Yes, thank you for your hospitality. It's nice meeting you, Kim Joo-hyuk SSI. I am the Ventric family's head, Adelia Ventric. Yes, well. Nice to meet you. First of all, Kim Joo-hyuk, regarding the attack perpetrated by our family's Desera. I must deeply apologize. Well, you said that he was getting excommunicated, so it's alright. I've also heard that Rockdill Ventric has been causing you trouble at school. Well, that was just once, it doesn't matter anymore. You said that Rockdale had nothing to do with this incident. You announced it like that, so I have nothing to say. Actually, I need to talk to you about that. We made an official statement soon after the attack, but we're in a situation where neither the media nor the citizens believe it. Ah, well, I guess so. As if anything you said was true, bastards. So in telling you this, I wanted to create an opportunity to resolve the misunderstanding. Could you perhaps help, Kim Joo-hyuk? Nope. I thought you'd say that. If you help us just this once, I will promise to give you my full support from now until you graduate. Of course, I could even recommend you to a guild that the Ventric family sponsors so that we can continue to help even after graduation. I'll help you strive as a hunter in Korea, so that you won't have to struggle ever again. So if I make a statement, that'd be the end of it. To think that you would give this much just to shut me up. You must be really desperate, huh? I'm mad because you're making it seem like nothing happened, so why should I have to play along? I don't need a reward. All I want is to see you live with the dishonor that Rockdale gave you. You scum. Who do you think you're talking to? Oh ho, so now you're showing your true colors. It must have been hard holding it in. I came to this cesspool of a school to make it more convenient for you, but you dare to be so arrogant. I should just kill you right here and now. I wanted to be generous and give you a chance, but you're throwing it away. Really? Then try it. What? Didn't you say that the Ventric family had absolutely nothing to do with the assault on me? To further that lie, you wanted to pour an incredible amount of money and time into me. But now you want to kill me. I guess that's all you can do, huh? Well, anyway, even if you really attack me, you can't kill me. Kim Joo-hyuk. Easy, I'll make you regret what you've done today. She couldn't do anything after all. Isn't she just running her mouth? Hey, Barche. HM. The bastards who think they should be worshipped are the ones I hate the most. I know what she's going to do. Trashy bastards who try to put a leash on everyone. So I hate you as well. Well then, there are no more classes today. Should I go to the training room a bit earlier? Valhalla in front of the stadium. What the? Choi Erin. And in front of her. Who's that? Choi Jin family eldest son Choi Jin Gun. Choi Erin, you don't really think that you can win, right? No matter how hard you train at Valhalla, it'll be no use. So if you want to remain a member of the family, don't come to this weekend selection test. I wouldn't want you getting humiliated. No, what? I'm giving you one last chance and you refuse. You really can't comprehend what's going on. You're the one who doesn't get it, dipshit. What? Who just called me a dipshit? You're a dipshit. You. Why would you want to stop somebody who's putting in so much work? Who are you? You don't even know me and you're cursing at me. Why are there so many bastards trying to boast their authority today? I don't care if you're a king, president, or whatever. Don't trespass onto school grounds and demand something from a student. If you're done talking, get lost. You surely agree, right, Choi Erin? MHM. You. I'll see you at the test, Choi Erin. Thank you, Joo-hyuk. It was nothing, let's go train. By the way, earlier when you asked me if I agreed, I was actually thinking of doing something else. What was it? I wouldn't have said get lost when we were done talking, I would have said your mom, stop. She's more insane than I thought. Anyways, let's go train. Yes, and over the weekend. You can't train. I'll be on a trip, so I won't be able to make it either. Okay. Instead, we'll work hard today. Ha. A few days later she hung near a hill. Did you come to find your notes again? Yeah. Haven't you already found a lot of relics and storage stones in your old notes? Well, you're right, but I want to know how many notes are left. If I look for them, I think something amazing could still be hidden in the notes. Something amazing. Yes, if I can just find it, the big shortcomings that I had when I was Kim Hyuno, I'll be able to overcome them. Maybe if I had found you earlier than 300 years ago, I wouldn't have killed you. MANHWA. The Choi-jin family. Today's the day of the Choi-jin family's selection test, right? Yes, that's why so many people like us gathered here. The selection test shall begin. Choi-jin family head Choi Jonseok. As I said before, if you pass the selection test, you will be recognized as the successor. All those who fail shall be banished from the family. All of you are prepared, right? Yes. Good. The task of this test is to find the dual blade hidden in the mountains. The person who finds the dual blade and brings it in front of me will be recognized as the winner of this selection test. It doesn't matter how you obtain it. But killing others is strictly forbidden. Now, begin. That's right, run. It's not an urgent test. Sooner or later, you will find the dual blade. And the moment I take it away from you, it's over. And this time, I'll get the dual blade. See you on the weekend, Choi Erin. This is Choi Jin-gun. What happened to the dual blade? It looks like I'll have to take the selection test. So it will probably take a little longer. The selection test. This is the second time you've talked about it. You know that you're very late, right? I apologize. If I can obtain the dual blade somehow, will you keep the promise? Of course. It's a promise we made in front of a constellation, it's bound to be fulfilled. Just focus on the target. Understood. This is my last chance. So, let's get to finding it. I feel a trace of the dual blade's magic. It continues this way. Will it take about 15 more minutes? Is this the direction of the dual blade? Are you in the middle of finding it with the magic traces? Who taught you that skill? Juhyuk. Magic control. Yes, I think you know the basics. If you've already mastered the property to change with thunder, isn't that the basic control? Yes. Practice small magic-oriented controls and not just with those big chunks. In what way? In what way, you ask? Didn't they teach you that in your family? Well, whatever. You only know how to borrow the power of the constellation and how to gather magic energy, right? Yes. I'm not good at it either. So first, relax your entire body and use your fingertips and toes to weakly extend your magic. Okay. Stop answering now. Spread it slowly as if you were diagnosing the magic even in every hair. Good. Now, in this state, try to sense the magic in the air. Sense the magic. Did you already sense it? Yes, I saw the shape of magic surrounding you. That's how you sense magic. You can notice even weak magic energy that doesn't leak from the body. It's one of the things you can do with precise magic control. The more you use it, the easier it is for you to sense magic residue on the ground or in the air. Okay. If the magic's appearance looked like me, you can tell what kind of object traces of magic come from as well. If you train more, you will be able to see the silhouette clearly. I can't teach you any further, so learn further on your own. Okay. Just who is that Juhyuk? I get it. Is it that shameless guy who was with you before? Did he have such talent even though he looked so stupid? He's much stronger than a brat like you. Why have you come here? Why do you think? This is why I'm here. Wait. She's pushing me away. What the hell? Just when did she become this strong? Are there really none here either? I hid so many notes, and there's only one in the entirety of Valhalla. There's one. I actually found one. It is. Over there. What? Okay. Yuk. Are you learning how to be a wild boar at school? I see you've become physically stronger. Give up that dual blade. Are you insane? An illegitimate child like you doesn't deserve it. Rotate the sword here. And slash upwards. While he's lost his grip on his sword, make sure to hit him. Phew. To think it would be a critical one. I did think I'd be able to get a hit on him at least once, but... Well then, I'll take the dual blade. You didn't really think that you had actually won, right? I told you before, didn't I? That blessing of yours is laughable. You will never be able to defeat me, who has a contract. Well, you did get a hit in while I was off guard, I'll give you that. That magic surrounding the sword. Could you be a villain? Why? Why you ask? Why do you think? He dodged my swing at such a short range. Ack. Aren't you gonna get up? Though it'd be better if you didn't. I told you not to get up, didn't I? If you don't move you won't die. When you mentioned your contract, did you mean that you're contracted to an evil constellation? Since I'm the offense leader of the Jinsa Guild, I signed a contract with an agreed constellation to save face, but now I'm on the side of the devotees. The devotees, I've heard that before. The third most dangerous evil group in the world. Then, you made a contract with one of the devotees' constellations. I just don't understand. Are the benefits from joining them better? Are they better than enjoying life? Are you really asking that? Listen up. Incredible power and command. And deviation from the need for senses. Deviation. Do you know at what age I joined the Jinsa Guild? At just 12 years old. I've been working for our family's guild icon since I was a child. At an age where all I wanted to do was play, I was expected to set an example as the eldest son of the Choijin family. The reason why I'm still in the Jinsa Guild is because of father's surveillance. It was never a choice. I was filled with desire even into my teenage years. It was then that I met a person from the devotees. As soon as I met him, he told me to join the devotees. He encouraged me, saying that I could satisfy the desires that lay within my heart. Maybe he already knew my temperament. My desire lust towards breaking humans. But I couldn't just join them like that, I had to fulfill a condition. I had to obtain our family's relic, dual blade. If you had just given up earlier, there would have been no need for you to start a second selection test, and I would have just been given the dual blade. Second. What? You don't remember. But didn't she go missing during that selection test? I couldn't control my desires. Before the search for the dual blade, I murdered her on the mountain. But in the end, I wasn't able to find the dual blade, got awfully injured, and failed the test. If it weren't for that, I could have joined the devotees 10 years ago, but, well, father did somehow secretly find and hospitalize Choya Jin in a feeble attempt to save her. I left her there in hopes of her going missing, but... Where is she now? You want to go look for her now? You'd better quit. Your mother collapsed. Because she saw her daughter's face in yours. Well, I know now where the dual blade is, so... say hello to your sister for me. What the hell are you doing? It's family business, mind your own business. Just what kind of crazy family? Points a knife at their sister's neck. Juhyuk. Why did you come here? I just came here to dig for my safe. It was just in this direction. I just had some business in this direction. Stay back and gather some magic to heal your wound. Okay. I wonder who you are to appear all of a sudden. Could you be that rude student I met at Valhalla? It's family business, so fuck off. Ha. He dodged it. When you stab, you shouldn't be aiming for a guy who stays still. You have to chase after somebody running like you idiot. Ack. In the midst of him pushing me away, was he chasing me? Are you all right? Yes. Can you walk? I'm not sure. Let me try. It's sword magic. I know. Is this guy also a bad guy? You bastard. Only a freshman at Valhalla. Do you think you can beat the guild's offense leader? Offense leader. Did you choose a different position because it fits you? Arg. Yuk. Is this really the power of a 17-year-old? He's blocking all of my attacks and even countering. I can't help it. I have no other choice but to use that. There are a bunch of side effects, but if I get hit more, I'll be done. This, with the artificial remains. I can get a provisional contract with a constellation. Kakik. Ha 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 ha. WH what? Selection test site near the entrance in earthquake. Ha. Sun Bay. TH there. What the hell is that? That is sword magic. It's dense enough for the general public to see. And over there is the location of the dual blade. It's tradition to not involve myself in the middle of the selection test, but this is dangerous. I have to go take a look myself. I was just watching what you're doing, but is it over by you just boosting your magic? You stupid asshole. This is just an extra effect. It's part of the power I gained from the provisional contract with a constellation. You'll definitely die here now. The dragon that kills all recognizes the holy relic and descends. The dragon that kills all shows his teeth, as if delighted to have descended after a long time. The dragon that kills all activates his ability, the eye that penetrates nature. The dragon that kills all deactivates the eye that penetrates nature. The dragon that kills all activates the eye that penetrates nature. The dragon that kills all is gripped with fear. The dragon that kills all exclaims, I have to get out of here. Sir Constellation. The dragon that kills all rejects the call of the holy relic and terminates the contract. The dragon that kills all takes back all of his power and escapes. Ha. So. The devotee's leader, the Dragon King Han Nibel. The dragon that kills all says, because of you I've gotten into massive trouble. He shouts. Do you want to disappear from this mortal plane? Excuse me. I apologize. I apologize. The dragon that kills all warns you not to distribute artificial relics in the future. You understood. The dragon that kills all tells you to behave well. What was that? What caused the constellation to be so furious? From the artificial relic, I can see that the brat I planted in the Choijin family has done something wrong. But he got into massive trouble. Is he scared of something? Sir Constellation. I must find out what's going on. Valhalla Dormitory. Kim Juhyuk's room. Phew. I've finally gotten my hands on it. The God Arts. God Arts, yes, it's the main reason I've been searching for the notes. It's a breathing technique that can raise one's magical power to a very high level. Is there a difference from the breathing technique you used before your reincarnation? The breathing technique I used before was garbage. When I was a puny little thing, I just bought one from a market and mastered and used it until the very end. I see. Besides, when I found this God arts 300 years ago, I couldn't change my breathing technique because it was already entrenched within my body. When I fought with Barche, I got beaten up. Because of my bad breathing technique, I ran out of magic power. But, I can start anew with this new body. I'll stop training my physique for a bit, since I have to learn the God arts first. Come to think of it, did that situation earlier end well? He may have fainted, but you still left your injured classmate with that guy who was spouting absolute nonsense. Ichem. I heard someone coming, so I left. It'll be resolved somehow. Did you kill him? I can't kill him, right? I've already been at the center of another incident at Valhalla, so if I leave him like this I'll probably be expelled and sent to jail. There are some tiny traces of magic left. He'll survive. Yeah. Yes. Can you get up now? Then. Ha. Someone is coming. Could Choi Arin's family be on their way after seeing the sword magic? That means it'll be awkward for me to find my notes. It seems like your family is coming here, so don't overdo it and just sit still. I've got something to do in this place, so I'll be leaving. Ah. Okay. And just in case they don't know, tell them that you caught that piece of trash over there. Actually, he's lost a lot of energy, so that last hit did him in. Well then, bye. Got it, Juhyuk. I'll see you at school. Well, anyway. As soon as I've mastered the God arts, I'll get the remaining storage stones back. Because the last time I absorbed their magic power, I couldn't take all of it in due to my low magic capacity. For today, I'll just rest. Choijin family. Thanks to the press that came to shoot our family's selection test, articles appeared immediately. Has everyone read them? Yes, most of them. The Choijin family is a joke. It's not a shocker that they're linked to the world's worst gang of evildoers, the devotees. The Choijin family, connected to the devotees. What chaos. I can't believe that there was an evil insider within the Choijin family. In addition to that, an official letter was released by the association, and I received a statement from them. When something similar happened to the Ventric family across the sea, it had nothing to do with our work, so we just stayed silent, but that approach definitely won't work anymore. Choi Jin-gun was handed over to the police. What about Arin? We sent her to our family's hospital for treatment. What's her condition? The wound is sizable, but the bleeding has stopped. Her organs weren't damaged, and she shouldn't need any major surgeries. I see. Phew. Speaking of her, Lady Arin, there are some articles about her. They mention a genius who beat a member of the devotees as a mere student. Valhalla Academy. Following in Kim Juhyuk's footsteps, Choi Arin wiped out a member of the devotees. It's an era of geniuses. There are similar articles. She went against her own family, and the articles are happy about it. Isn't that a relief? This selection test ended in chaos, but the next family head has been confirmed. These kinds of articles will help her firmly establish her position as the successor. Certainly. It's a good thing that Arin has a legitimate chance to succeed. But defeating Jin-gun by herself. The circumstances surrounding it are strange. Brother came at me with evil magic, so I knocked him out. I can see that, but there was a lot of magic power appearing over the mountains. How did you beat him? Juhyuk taught me. Kim Juhyuk. Kim Juhyuk openly cursing out guild officers. Valhalla. I thought that she would have been hospitalized, but she seems completely fine. Hey, did Choi Erin just smile and wave at me? Maybe in your dreams. Stop deluding yourself. Choi Erin, I don't think I'll be able to attend training for a while. The doctor forbade me from taking part in any physical activities. With how badly she was bleeding, that's to be expected. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do my own thing for the next few days. So do as you please. Stop that. Just send one text at a time. By the way, there's something you should know. What is it? Do you remember anything about it? No, I don't. So what is it? It's not that I just forgot about it. It feels like there's something preventing me from remembering it. Something preventing you. Possibly. Could it be because of that bastard you mentioned last time? I'm not completely certain, but if I were to satisfy the second condition, perhaps it could help me get past this mental block. Well, that's just a theory. Warning. Condition can only be satisfied if you own a short sword. The second condition. The Eye of the Great Forest. I thought that it was just an area used for performance assessments, but it's also where the final practical exam takes place. And apparently, the people with the lowest combined scores from the midterm and final exams are expelled. Ugh, damn it. Does that mean all I can do is wait till the final season? What a waste of time. Well, I needed some time to get used to Shingon anyways. Guess I'll go look for the Eye of the Great Forest. Take your seats, everyone. Before I begin class, there's a short announcement I need to make. Is everyone aware of the inter-school competition taking place next month? Yes. Oh, it is. Yes, I believe he spoke of this after the midterm exam. So our school is thinking of selecting their participants. And plan to do so by choosing the highest scorers in the final exams. Kim Joo-hyuk, follow me to the office. Ha. Me. We seem to be meeting each other here quite a lot. That's obviously because you keep calling me here. Well, that is true. So, about your participation in the inter-school competition. I refuse. I didn't even get to the important part though. The three largest hunter training institutions in the world. Korea's Valhalla. China's White Lotus. The USA's Heroes. Each of the three schools pick several of their first years as representatives and have them take part in the competition. The competition entails sparring, escaping a labyrinth, and much more. So we're planning on sending those who scored the highest in the practical exam. Yawn. You're not interested. If our school were to get first place, all the participants would not only receive scholarships, but... Yes, of course you'd shower us with money and whatnot. But I'm not interested. HRM, alright then. But is it really necessary for you to head into the Eye of the Great Forest so soon? The Eye of the Great Forest, yes, the place where the final exam will take place. The inter-school competition will be taking place in Valhalla, so the final task will be entering the Eye of the Great Forest. It will basically be the same as the final exam. And of course, those who complete that task will be exempt from having to take the final exam. But if you fail to complete it, you'll have to try again during the final season. Yeah, I get it. I'll enter it then. The inter-school competition. United Kingdom Ventric Estate. How are the preparations going? Head of the Ventric family, Adelia Ventric. They are proceeding smoothly, ma'am. However, the preparations will likely take another month to complete. Understood, keep pushing forward. So about Valhalla and those Edo, no, how fair rock those people. There are no irregularities to report regarding their movements. You are to tell me immediately if you believe something is awry. All for one, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, although it has nothing to do with us, some unsettling news has reached our ears. Apparently, they are constructing a building made out of paper bills in the market. A building made out of paper bills. Yes, we believe that Black Cat was directly responsible for this. What is she planning? She's never done something like this before. Beak Mask orders you to speak in greater detail. Sir Constellation. Market, Territory 7. Constellation. We will do anything that the Constellation asks of us. But what purpose is there in constructing a building made entirely out of paper bills? A gift. Why did you order me to construct a building made of money? The two-faced ruler says it's a gift. A gift. For who? Wait, is it? The two-faced ruler asks if you found the one who sold the ring. Not yet, Sir Constellation. The two-faced ruler asks if you found the one who sold the ring. All the merchant told me was his basic facial structure and voice. But since the customer's contact information was recorded that day, we're searching through any available records in order to find him. Valhalla Staff Room. Lee Sankyeol, Main Combat Instructor. Have you chosen all the members for the competition? Ah, Instructor. Yes, I have. May I see the list? Yes. The inter-school competition Valhalla's contestants. Kim Joo-hyuk, Yoo Seo-yeon, Oh Si-hyuk, Do Young-jin, Kolorin. Apart from Do Young-jin, they're all from my class. Kim Joo-hyuk is also participating. How unexpected. Well, he didn't want to at first. But as soon as I told him that it was taking place in the eye of the Great Forest, he suddenly had a change of heart and decided to participate. How strange, most people would hesitate upon hearing that. Right. Or could it be that he doesn't know what the eye of the Great Forest is? While him sleeping through every class would explain that. The room of the constellations as well. It feels as though he's attending this school to satisfy an ulterior motive. Would it be okay if I gathered those kids and did some training? Of course, Instructor. I'll make sure to free up their schedules. Okay then, good luck. Yes, good luck to you too. A few days later, Valhalla Small Auditorium. Yoo Seo-yeon, Choi Erin, Do Young-jin. Kim Joo-hyuk. Is everyone here? Well, seeing as we've got 5 people, that must be the case. It's nice to meet you all. I'm sure that you saw me during the midterms, but I am Combat Instructor Lee Sankyeol. The reason that you were all gathered here is due to your participation in the inter-school competition taking place soon. Today I'll explain the training you will be going through. There will be a total of 3 tasks you have to complete. The first is a duel between the students. Well, it's easy to think of it as something similar to the enrollment test you all took. The second task is team fight. The school's 5 members form a single team, and go up against the other schools. But it's not one-on-one, all 3 teams will be fighting at the same time, so, it's a task where the leader's situational adaptive ability is important. The third task involves the eye of the Great Forest. Well, due to the fact that we're moving the final exam forward for you all, I'm not able to give you a ton of information about it. But, the eye of the Great Forest is a labyrinth. The eye of the Great Forest, as its name implies, is a forest full of trees. Unlike a normal forest, the gate is heavily guarded and designed in such a way that anyone trying to enter by flight would be blocked. The only way to enter is via the official gate. All I can tell you is that each team will be entering the eye of the Great Forest. The specific task will be given to you on the day. Yes. Since there's not much else to cover, let's move on. I'll now explain the specifics and format of the team fight. While you all already have had some experience working as a team during the dungeon raid, what? That's all the explanation we're getting about the eye of the Great Forest. If there's a barrier, can't I just rush in? Well, it doesn't seem like it'd be that easy. Is it for the team fight? Now I'll explain what our training is going to look like. Are there any questions? Kim Joo-hyuk, then. Would it be okay to train alone? Well, it doesn't matter. If you really want to train alone, then do that. Is there anyone else? Then I'll also train alone. Not just Kim Joo-hyuk, but Choi Erin as well. Well, alright. Anyone else? Well then, let's wrap up for today. I'll see you all during training. Yes. Before the competition begins, I will have at the very least mastered the technique. I'll absorb all of the mana and be in top condition once it starts. And any time I have left will be spent training my body. Hey, Joo-hyuk. Should I just take part in the training? Why are you asking me that? Weren't you going to train alone? And didn't you say that you couldn't work out too hard? Still. Since I read the article, I do know about your condition to some degree, but I figured it would be worth asking you personally if you wanted to participate. You are going to participate, right? Will Joo-hyuk? Kim Joo-hyuk. I heard that he will. Then yes. Huh. Your body hasn't even healed yet. I'll be fine. I understand. Thanks to Joo-hyuk, I've found another goal. To become stronger with you. And to help you achieve what you want to achieve, just like you helped me. What? You speak then suddenly stop, and laugh creepily. Anyways, you can't train too hard, right? Yep. Then, for the majority of the training, let's focus on mana control. For training, stick to light walking, and keep all activity to a minimum. Yep. Anyways, after I'm done with my work, I'll help you some more. See. Okay. Have mercy. Please let me go. I'll give you whatever you want. Cook. Couldn't you have just gotten it over with quickly? Where's the fun in that? You what, a new order already? Yeah. Is it a new assassination target? Apparently it's a Valhalla student. Target name. Kim Joo-hyuk. By the way, why did us Samsal take the job to assassinate a student? You don't know, Nandul. I guess the client must have paid a lot of money. What's the deadline? They want us to kill him in a month, during the inter-school competition. Can't we just kill him now? The school and dormitory security is extremely tight, and you want us to break through the magic blocking barrier, and kill a student living in the student. If it's during the inter-school competition, won't it be more dangerous because of the other schools being there? Alia told me about that. They said that the third day's assignment will be held at a place called the Eye of the Great Forest. It's a mysterious maze, built from the very forest it resides in. I heard that the task is for the students to make their way through the maze. Then there won't be any instructors in the forest. There won't be anybody except for a small flying surveillance drone. Excluding a few guards at the entrance of the maze, all instructors and teachers will be watching from the monitoring room. So, we'll have to go into hiding after Alia, who will infiltrate them first. That's no fun. Completing the job takes precedence. I know. A month later, the first day of the inter-school competition. Father, it's me. I received the money. Okay. Rockdill's father Eden Ventrick. With that money, I paid for a commission. I asked Il-shin-ja to assassinate Kim Joo-hyuk. You actually commissioned them. Father, I told you. There's nothing that could link you to my actions. But I'll make sure of it this time. Il-shin-ja's Samsal accepted the commission. I've heard of them. Il-shin-ja's senior assassination team. I've heard that it's a team of 3 people, working together to become an unstoppable force. I see, don't do anything that stands out. Il-shin-ja sent a response, saying that they'll take care of Kim Joo-hyuk during the competition. So I don't need to sit here and watch. Yes. Let's go, Julia. To our students, and those who came to watch, welcome. I am the chairman of Valhalla's board, Diakwon. Before the competition, I suppose that some introductions to the representatives from each school are needed. First up. From China, White Lotus. From the USA, Heroes. And finally, From South Korea, Valhalla. The competition will last for 3 days. Today's task is an individual sparring match. Representatives of each school, please return to your waiting rooms and wait for the match fixtures. It's been a while. Heroes Senior Instructor Jack Rover. So it has, 3rd place. Don't call me that. Besides, Valhalla weren't the ones who came in 1st place. That's true. But this year is different. This year, Heroes really will take 1st place. What makes you so sure? The pinnacle of all contractors, the one, do you know who it is? Yeah. It's that guy who's called Destroyer, Logan. That Logan's son is a freshman in our school. His son. Yeah, and he came as a representative. Over there. Logan's son, Logan Jr. Well then, I look forward to seeing what he's capable of. You better. And that boy has already made a contract with his father's Constellation. A contract with the Destroyer of All. Then, does he use the same destruction as the one? He can use it to an extent, but not as well as his father. I heard he beat and caught a villain. Yes, and after that, Choi Rin was able to do something similar. Then there'll be a good match for Logan Jr., seeing as that kid can already beat adult contractors with ease. What a lukewarm reaction. The participants in the 1st round have been revealed. You will understand my lukewarm reaction after you watch this match. Valhalla Round 1, Heroes Kim Joo-hyuk vs Logan Jr. The rule is identical for all upcoming matches, so I'll explain them now. It's a simple rule. The one who defeats their opponent wins. Even if you hit a vital point with a weapon, the stadium system will automatically reduce the damage. Instead, it will send electrical impulses of identical pain to the target. So feel free to go all out. There will be no interference. This protection system will remain in place until the next team match, so participants, please keep that in mind. After the countdown, when I say, start, begin. A protection system. Why would they use something like that? You have to stay in fighting shape throughout the 1st and 2nd days to be able to partake in the 3rd task properly. Cow start. Do you think you're strong? Do you think you're strong? No. I think I still have a long way to go. Is that so? You're more modest than I thought. Modesty or running my mouth, is that what's important right now? I'm still growing. By the way, how much longer are you going to withstand my blows? Ha! Yuk. What a heavy hit. Really? You're tougher than I thought. I thought you'd be knocked down with one punch. He is indeed strong. He withstood Kim Joo-hyuk's blow. I already saw Kim Joo-hyuk's performance in the admission ranking competition video. All of our students have watched and reviewed it as well, but he wasn't that formidable back then. No, it's not over yet. Logan hasn't used destruction yet. Oh my. What are you doing? Yuk. He cut some of my hair off. Were it not a clean strike, it would not have cut me. Is it some kind of smashing ability? Yuk. I've only allowed 2 effective hits to my stomach, but I feel like I'll faint. But if I can't get a hit with my destruction, there's no point in using it. No. There's another way left. What's that? Why are you destroying the floor? If he can evade my attacks by seeing them, I just have to attack from a place he can't see. What the hell? He's found me. But it's too late. Ack. You hid behind tiles. It seems this bound has come to an end. The winner is Kim Joo-hyuk from Valhalla Academy. That's why I was so unfazed. That kid is a monster. Next round, White Lotus High, Lee Hui-anpyeong vs Kim Joo-hyuk. Kim Joo-hyuk wins. Next round, Heroes, Lee Bella vs Kim Joo-hyuk. Kim Joo-hyuk wins. Individual match, final round, Kim Joo-hyuk vs Choi Erin. We have reached the final round, yet both remaining competitors hail from Valhalla. It seems our academy's victory is all but guaranteed. There is no reason for this final round beyond establishing the ranking. The winner will receive a scholarship. I care not for it, so should I concede? I don't care who wins either, but don't concede. As we have already gathered at the stadium, it would be remiss of us not to demonstrate our combat skills. Also, you should show me how much you've improved. So come at me with your all. I will account for your injury. Understood, Joo-hyuk. The result has emerged. The winner of this year's individual fighting school competition is Kim Joo-hyuk. How ruthless. Didn't you say you take her injury into consideration? I did hold back. I didn't hit her abdomen. Forcing her face down like so was an improvisation. Really. Her blade's trajectory suddenly went awry, aimed at my stomach. So I struck it down with my fist. So that's what happened. I've definitely become stronger. I can't believe my mana capacity is increasing, now I can actually hold a bit of mana. And this kid became stronger too. Well done, everyone. Are you all okay? Yes. Thanks to the protection system you were uninjured, but you may have scratches, so see to yourselves and visit the infirmary. Yes, sir. I'll tell you something about tomorrow's formation. This is such a waste of time. Do I really have to wait one more day before I can get the eye of the forest? Let us conclude our team meeting here, get some rest. Yes, sir. Small auditorium. Teacher. Small auditorium. What is it, Kim Joo-hyuk? Are you curious about something? Ah, well, yes, in fact. Tomorrow's team battle. If I finish it early, could I continue with the last assignment right after? To the eye of the great forest. That's never happened before, so I'd have to look at the rulebook. There are 2 rules. What are they? The inter-school competition committee assigns only one basic task to the students every day, but there are exceptions. If the assignment is finished before the afternoon, and therefore early, the student may proceed to the next assignment at the discretion of their teacher. If the venue has not been appropriately prepared or the students are not in a suitable condition, they can prepare to carry out the assignment again, or move on to the next assignment if it proves too difficult. It says it's at your discretion. So what do you think, teacher? Can I move on to the next assignment? If you do finish early and come to the staff room, I think that it'd be fine for you to start the next assignment in the afternoon. Understood. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, good night. Are you planning on finishing the Key of the Forest in just one day? Yes, it's a relief that I heard of the assignment beforehand. I see, this assignment. Does that mean you're going to try and maim the students from the other academies? That's the second assignment, you idiot. I meant the first one. Ah, that was a misunderstanding. In any case, I have no time left to lose. The next day Valhalla Inner Sanctuary Yasen. It's nice to meet you all. I will now reveal the second assignment of the inter-school competition. Today's game is a team mock battle. The 5 representatives from each academy will each be facing off against each other here in the mountains. It's a game played in rough terrain. So the audience will watch a live broadcast here, on this hologram.